headlines of today's newspapers. And of course, we're going to be starting with
this day, of course, the newspaper of record.
Yes.
Where the lead story today says, Peter Obi, I must become president of Nigeria. If not today, tomorrow. And the quote below the headline says, anyone who thinks I'm in transit is wasting his time. I'm not in a hurry to become the president, but I know it must happen.
Did he actually say that?
Well, he actually said it. It was at a book launch in Oka. I think the title of the book is Peter Obi, Many Voices, One Perspective. That was in his home state of Anambra State. I think this is, there are two ways to look at this. Peter Obi is saying, I want to be the president. He has always said he's not desperate to be the president. But here he's been emphatic to say that if it is not today, I know that I must be president. But the flip side, through which people may want to look at it is he admitting that reality has done already and that a new president will be sworn in on May 29 and that the courts might not upturn the decision of INEC? And if that is the reality, what Peter Obi is therefore saying is that, I've put in a good fight, but I may not be president now, but I'll still be president. Which will be the best approach that politicians have, really. I mean, President Buhari ran 3 times before winning, in 2003, in 2011, and in 2007, 2003, 2007, and 2011, before winning in 2015. So Mr. Obi won't be saying anything new. If you can be president now, who says that you cannot come back in 2027 or in 2031, depending on when it is your time to be president? Not everybody will be like Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who each time he does something once, it clicks. He ran to be senator in 1992. It worked. He became a senator. He ran to be governor in 1999. He became a governor. The only time he ran to be president is now president-elect and will be sworn in May 29. Not everybody will be like that. There will be people like Buhari. After 3 times, he wins. There will be people like Atiku. After 5 times, may still not get it. And then, Peter Obi will also define how his own political trajectory is. So if it is not today, it can be tomorrow. Other stories on top of the lead one, 25% votes. 5 FCT residents ask court to stop Tinubu's installation, extend Buhari's tenure. Those are private citizens going to court to say that by their own understanding of that constitutional clause, if you do not secure 25% in FCT, you really will not have fulfilled the requirements to be declared the winner. It's part of the petition.
That's what I was going to ask. That can a separate petition coming from residents be also attended to, or won't it have been wiser to kind of add their case together with? These are individuals.
Then they may not necessarily be members of the opposition party, and they are not necessarily. They may not necessarily be on the same page or as detailed as what the Labour Party and the PDP are asking for. They are basically saying that as individuals, as citizens, that the Constitution is clear that you can't swear in a man who has not fulfilled the constitutional requirement of having 25% by their own understanding in Abuja. Will the court listen to them? The danger here is that if the court says, no, you don't have any ground, would that be a factor in the petition? Because once a court, strikes it out, maybe that will have a telling effect on what both the PDP and the Labour Party especially are asking for in the court. On top of that,